It'd help if I unmuted the microphone. Hello, how are you guys? Long time no see. Let me just get my music going and we will start. LZ, you'll be up first. Hey, Jason, how are you? Mods, everybody can hear me, correct? Hey, Shorty. So as per usual, I'm having technical difficulties, so just bear with me. Okay. It'll straighten out. All right, let's get to it. Can I get a deep dive on the Capricorn's thoughts, feelings, and intentions? It feels like there's a lot hidden and unsaid. I got your question, Shorty, as well.
That we're dealing with now.
All right. Okay, so got the 7th house with Virgo. Also have Capricorn here, 5th house, and Jupiter. So it seems like there's something here where you've received a truth that's made it really difficult to proceed forward. There's an unsure energy here when it comes to the future of this partnership or connection, and when it comes to romance. Told you we have some daily routines here or something like that. Something's shifted between you and this person. You know, maybe you was doing something together all the time and it's different now. What is this? Don't like this. Something suddenly happened with a friend group, and there's a situation where someone who was a friend may not be a friend. I'm seeing a possible connection or a combining with an energy here. Clarification, please. You're feeling like it's over. I've got the Hangman with a death card here. And you feel like there was a truth that taught you a lesson. Show me what's coming between LZ and this particular person, please. Something that has been done in the dark is coming to the light. I do see that there is going to be a discussion here of like what the expectation is, right? Are we in a relationship? Is this going to be continuing on? How do we purify this? I do see you reaching harmony in this connection. It's quite difficult right now. There's a lot of confusion. I mean, I can see that with the dissolver here. What come out? The truth that come out was that someone wasn't honoring, because this actually come out in reverse. Someone wasn't honoring what they agreed upon here, right? And you feel like a moral boundary has been crossed, whatever that is to you or whatever that means to you. And you feel like now you must protect or guard your energy against this person. So like where once you felt very open with this person, it's like you almost don't trust, or it's very difficult for you to open up to this person because you feel betrayed, or you feel as if a morality was broken between the two of you. I was going to say that. There's been a connection with someone else. I can see it. Interesting. I still feel like in your energy, though, you want to make this work with this person, or there's a dedication to this person. You're just requiring that they come forward and they be honest and they be very grounded in what it is that they want. And I don't think that you can fully trust this person. The moon is here on the bottom because they didn't communicate to you accurately, right? They didn't say the thing. They didn't honor the contract, because the 7th house is here and that speaks about verbal contracts, also people that we deal with, right? But also it can speak about adversarial energy. And it's weird because I feel like this love and war type of energy, you know, with the 7th house here. I don't know, Virgo is very organized in its energy. And it seems like you are willing to give this person your heart or willing to give them your energy if they stuck by what it is that you agreed upon with the 7th here showing up. So it could have been a romantic agreement with the 7th and the 5th, in my opinion. And they nulled that. Which you have every right to not trust them if you agree upon something and they do not stick to that agreement. That's a deal breaker. So what is this person's intention? I feel like this person is going to sort of move back your way with the Emperor here, but it's the Emperor in reverse, and I don't particularly like that energy. It almost feels like because someone was friend-zoned with the Star card here, maybe this person entertained someone else here and thought that they could have something very stable, but in fact it was more of a friend zone thing or like a friend thing, and the other person's not biting here. More like a friend. I can see that. I mean, I can definitely see him being friend zoned here. Like the future that he thought was going to be with her isn't going to be that way. You know what I mean? It's like that you're on a sudden shift and change there. You definitely, I seen that too. You want the transparency. Talk about everything. An ethical, non-monogamous relationship. Yeah. Monogamous. She's definitely going to friend zone him. I can see that. If it hasn't already happened. And we all know, girl, I'll be seeing that shit. I see. Hey, Irma, how are you? So we already know what's happening. Let's take a look and see what's going to go down between the two of you in the future energies here, because that's really where this needs to go. The interesting thing is, LZ, you're coming in as Scorpio energy here, and I feel like you really do value this connection, you value this person, right? But there is this sort of energy between the two of you. It's interesting because the death card come out between Capricorn. So it's like you are having a really hard time trusting this person. And if you are going to perform a Lazarus effect on this connection, you demand, honesty. Jupiter is honesty. It's honesty in this contract. Honesty when it comes to romantic endeavors and matters of the heart. That's what you desire. That's what your boundary is, and that's what you intend on enforcing. So let me see how that's going to play out between the two of you. I'm going to tell you something. I pulled the charm of the unicorn, and you know you're a unicorn, and this person also knows you're a unicorn. You know what I mean? And I think that they're regretting some of their decision to deceive you or not be. I always say a mission is a lie. When we don't come forward and we don't tell the whole truth, communicate, like a mission is a lie. And the fact that there was a mission here, it breaks the trust between this connection. And so this person must rebuild that trust. There's a lot of passion there, because I'm seeing the dragon, and I do see a lot of transformation because I pulled, so here's your dragon, and then I pulled a dragonfly, and that represents to me a lot of transformation and change, You're not going to tolerate a mission anymore. A mission's a lie. If we fail to disclose all of the truth, that doesn't work, right? Like, it has to be the whole truth, all of the truth, and nothing but the truth. And that's what is owed to you if you do connect with somebody. And that's not asking too much. It's being genuine. Hey, Era, how are you? I got your question, Irma. So what's going down? Let's see. So what will happen, I can see in the future here, is that you most certainly will withdraw your energy if this person does not act as in the right way. You're very stern in that, and I'm proud of you for that. I can see this in the energy. I've got the Hermit with the Justice, right? If this person doesn't intend on acting appropriately, you will not deal with this person. You will not. How will this person react? And I do believe it will kind of, what I like to say, teach a motherfucker how to treat you, okay? You're only gonna get what you give, okay? So if this person wants the whole you and wants this honest you, then they have to shift, they have to change, they're gonna have to pivot, right? Or you'll friend zone them, you will. If they want access to that inner part of you in your whole heart, then they have to act accordingly. So this is about you not allowing him to utilize Pluto as a corrupt energy within this partnership. He's not going to have the upper hand. It's got to be equal. It's got to be balanced. It's got to be honest. It's got to be truthful. And that is your stipulation. That is your boundary, even. And I do see he will probably screw up again here. I can see that with this Justice card next to the Hermit, because I see you in the future withdrawing your energy over a disagreement, over something that was not agreed upon here. And it straightens things out, because this person understands that you will not choose them if they continue to step outside what is agreed upon with you two, and that you will friend zone them. And they do not want that, because they see that you are a unicorn. Okay. I feel like you're going to be stern for the next couple of months. That's what I'm feeling in the energy. You're going to feel stern. You're going to demand that structure of Capricorn. You're going to demand it. And you know, I think that you are going to have this conversation with this person. Am I really what you want? And I feel like Saturn is sort of that energy of that. Is this really what you want? And if it is what you want, then we need to start acting accordingly, right? Is this really what you want for the long haul, the long term? There has to be a structure, and that structure has to be followed. Need I say more? Stand your ground, girl. You know, and if it need be, then you know, hit the pause button if it's necessary. You know, sometimes we have to, or let me just say this to you. We're responsible for how people treat us, right? If we come forward and we're very honest and we're very genuine, and they betray that, then you have every right to hit the pause button, you know, until they get it that you're not going to deal with that. I got your question, Tandem. I'm sorry. I was just deep in a read. Hey, D, what's up? So you're having some difficulty here. You know, I'm seeing some difficulties within this relationship for you. And, you know, I feel for you. This is very complicated. But I am definitely like in concurrence here with you setting that boundary, because you're not asking for anything. You're not asking for anything that is not right. You know, these are just basic concepts. When we enter into connections with other people, whatever that relationship may be, we have to set the parameters for that. And I'm proud of you, because anything that's going to have success has to have a bit of structure, right? Confessions with sexuality. You cannot make this shit up, LZ. Cannot. And I feel like there'll be some open conversations too about like limitations or like sort of boundaries when it comes to sexual exchange of energy. I'm definitely feeling that. There's still an intense sexual connection there. I feel that very deeply. Like there's chemistry there, especially with the dragon energy. I think that this person's still figuring their self out like a little bit and like how to navigate within those parameters, but they need to figure that out quickly. Because just knowing that you are a unicorn isn't enough, and we can't allow somebody to sort of push or press those boundaries of what is agreed upon, right? Can't make this shit up. But he still has something to tell you. There's still something else, right? And it's part of the journey that you guys are going towards. You know, I'm seeing 10 and 1 here. So I feel like 1 will push for a title upgrade. I don't know if this is a discussion about being solid, dating, you know, being like a thing, like, but I feel like that is something that's going to kind of come up in the conversation. I do still kind of see that if that's what you want. We'll see. We'll have to see how he behaves, right? We'll have to see how he behaves. But as of right now, looking at the energy, I feel like there will be one more incident where he'll come forward and confess to you. I literally see you guys having this conversation. And he's like, I'm just trying to still figure some things out. Hey, Capri, how are you doing? Hey, D. Thank you. I got your question, by the way. But I feel like this person will come forward and talk to you about, they're still kind of trying to figure things out. They may even say something along the lines of, you know, I don't know how to navigate this, or this is new for me, or something like that. Okay. Maybe they didn't expect to catch feelings or catch, you know, such a strong vibration from you. They're starting to realize like that you are unique. Again, that unicorn energy. And if they want expansion with you, they must abide by the contract. You know what I'm saying? They must abide by the contract. You know, you definitely have high honors here in the energy. And it's almost like he was desiring a little bad tinge of energy, you know? I'm feeling like a little bad tinge of energy. I heard good boys go to heaven, but bad boys bring heaven to you. I'm not telling you to go, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's kind of what I'm getting. So he might have been in a frequency where he was a little disrupted and maybe, you know, wanted to be a bad boy. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Interestingly enough, I see something adjudication coming up. There's some sort of court case or something. Like, I feel like I'm tapping the energy that he connected with. They could end up in a divorce. You know, it's a possibility, especially if like this comes out, because I feel like the other partner is not in the same belief system or the same philosophy. What's up, Star? I love you, girl, but you're gonna have some challenges in this. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be challenging at first. It's up to you. Remember, you always have you have control over your life. You can make the decisions that you seek to make. You know, listen to your heart, listen to your gut. You know, it is going to be a little rocky here in the next couple of months, because there is this energy where Saturn is sort of testing this person. Is this what you really want? Is this what you really want? And this person is sort of working through that. You know, they're still trying to figure out where to like apply this structure. There's almost a resistance to structure, just as I'm feeling it. And I think it has something to do here with like some sort of like identification of like, who am I? Like there's still this energy of like, who am I and how do I sort of project this out? You know what I mean? His wife is fine with me, but probably won't be. Thank you. I'm getting you guys. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm not. I'm just deep in a reading right now. I'm glad you guys are here. He's resting the structure. He's really hurt by his separation from his wife. I believe that. I mean, I absolutely believe that. There's a little bit of dynamics where there's energy that is still interwoven here that needs to sort of be dissolved. And, I seen that in the beginning. So like, even though the actual legal binding contract has been dissolved, it still takes time to like heal and to like deal with that energy. You know what I mean? Like, and just to heal from it and be able to open up completely in the heart. And sometimes people will do things because of safety. You know what I mean? Like they may say they're going to do one thing and that's comfortable for them in that point in their life, but then they decide that they may want more. He's just wanting like patience as he proceeds through that process, I mean, I love you. I'm here for you. You know what I mean? I do see him choosing to be with you, but it's not going to be without challenge. And I do see that distantly out, especially since this situation occurred. It sort of tripped things up, or it pulled the situation kind of 2 steps backwards, I feel like, because there was a trust that was manipulated or broken. And that's not good for you. There has to be strict boundaries within the connection that you have, is kind of like what I'm getting. You know what I mean? Any further advice for the beautiful LZ? It's up to you what you want to do. Just always remember that. Do I see this shifting? I do. This is farther out though. It's a little bit like I heard 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. So, I said any further advice for LZ, and I've got the Judgment card with the Hierophant. And for me, that's definitely like making decisions, not out of fear, but making decisions, that is best for your heart, best for you, understanding. And I feel like it's some of the energy here that I'm picking up is you sort of looking at what you built, and he sort of kind of sidestepped that, and that's not making you very happy, okay? But you're willing to give him another chance here if he is integritous in his decision-making processes here. You're willing to lay the past to rest if he is willing to come forward. And another thing is that I'm getting is that as long as he doesn't have fear in the connection, maybe you feel like he's holding back, or you feel like there's a fear within his energy vibration, just because of what he's come from, right? The dissolved marriage, the dissolvement of a contract that was sort of a big part of his life at one point or another here. But I feel like you really seek for him to sort of step out of that fear, and that's sort of holding things back. But in the same aspect, it's also him laying that stuff to pass, or the past to rest as well, right? So he's in an active healing process, and so there will be challenges. There will be. He fears a strong connection, and especially if he's used to being betrayed, which you have to kind of consider his energy. He was betrayed, and you do kind of have that frequency of like the unicorn. You don't need me to tell you your worth, like, because you're the absolute shit, like you're amazing. He's not used to that. I'm going to tell you, he isn't used to that at all, and there is something very pure about you, LZ, very calming and very pure. You're able to sort of overcome problems and obstacles with ease, and he struggles with this, and he does value that with you. You do make the energy healthier. Virgo is here, so you're more about healthy conversation, healthy habits, healthy, healthy contracts and stuff like that. And he's trying to navigate that, because to him, until that was sort of an illusion, right? Healthy was an illusion. So you're going to have a decision to make, because I do see him coming back your way. You will have a decision to make on whether you want to continue to entertain this. I see you continuing to work through this with him. I do. He has the capacity to be solid, but he has to be honest. We can't be doing that unhonest shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's gotta figure it out quickly. But again, I just feel like he's kind of trying to figure out this inner structure, which doesn't make sense, but it does. If you think about it, he's learning the inner structure, the inner boundaries of what it is that he needs. I've got to get my music working. I can't work like this. I've got to have some music. It's a tough reading, LZ. My heart definitely goes out to you. There's a lot going on for you, isn't there? It's insane. I got it. It was just a little disrupty because I haven't been live for a while, but finally got it. All right, let's see who's next. Let me click back on my comments. Trying to navigate it as calmly as possible. You are very calm in the energy, I will say that. Certainly. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start from the top and roll down. I'm gonna tell you who I got on my list. I've got Jano, Shorty, Divinity, let me see, Irma, Tandem, Capri. I'm gonna go ahead and do Divinity and then Capri because you guys super chatted, and you do not have to super chat, but I will take you first just because that's fair. That's what's fair. So next will be you, D. How are you, D? It's good to see you. Okay. I would love a deep dive into Jim's thoughts and feelings towards me and if he has any intentions of reconciliation. Copy that. I feel like you're a mile away. I'm going to pull you closer. So that might be a sign, you know, maybe someone wants to pull a little closer there. Okay, I gotta... If I can pick it up. A dragonfly. A lot of transformation, a lot of change. There's an anchor. So you're trying to anchor something in, and we also have a unicorn, and we have a dog here. So there's some loyalty that you have in this situation. You feel like the need to anchor down. There's a communication that needs to be had here. I've got Mercury in the 12th, Gemini in the 4th. So you want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person. It's important to you. You feel like there's some things that haven't been said that needs to be said about what it is that brings security to a particular person. Do you feel in opposition in the energy a bit here? Because it does kind of feel a little bit oppositional, like this person is different than when you entertained their energy before. Interesting. They're sidestepping, I feel like, some sort of a conversation here. They're sidestepping something and you want them to come direct and like straight on, you know? I feel like you're going to get communication because I'm getting Gemini and Aquarius. Uranus is in Gemini right now. I feel like you're going to get that communication. Ooh, it's going to be revelation here, some sort of honesty and truth. You're going to get what it is that you are seeking to get here. This communication that's sort of not happened yet or hasn't come to fruition. I feel like you will soon get this communication. So let's see here. Before I do that, what is this communication about? Because this is the premise of the reading, like talking about a communication here, something that needs to be said, something that changes everything, something that anchors something in. Okay. 10 of Wands with the Fool card. I feel like there's a conversation that's going to be had here about possibly taking a leap of faith, like a new beginning here, and how it's been difficult, or a new beginning has been delayed because of some difficulty or a difficult situation here. They're going to take full responsibility for something here that they found very difficult. Maybe it's accountability. One more, please. Can you clarify? The Temperance. Oh, we have honesty gracing our presence. Okay, so I feel like there will be a conversation here that'll be had. There'll be some honesty. What, baby? I don't do the, well, hold on a second. My son needs me. One moment, please. My baby needs me. Sorry, guys. He wanted some macaroni and cheese, and you know, I prioritize my babies. If that upsets you, I can't help it. I'm sorry. I know you guys don't care. I mean, like other people. All right, back to it, D. I'm so sorry. So I feel like there will be a conversation here between the two of you where there's honesty with Jupiter. I feel like this person's going to come forward and talk about how, and again, I feel like there could be some accountability here, you know, on why things halted or why things stopped. And I feel like it's certainly going to be some sort of sudden communication that you didn't see coming. And it changes everything, right? It's more of a revelation in the communication. It's something that you didn't know, or maybe you intuitively knew, but you didn't have the clarity that you needed. More on this conversation, please. What is this truth?
Groups that we're dealing with now.
Oh, that one jumped out. I feel like there was like a silence that happened. Like there was this silence that just happened. There was no sort of closure, or like there was no culmination, like clarity with something. And I feel like you're going to get that clarity. I feel like this person was talking to someone else, or there was something going on, and that's what caused the Hangman. It feels almost like someone from their past, or someone came in from their past, but that is now over. And they are seeing the error in their ways, might I add. This was someone from their childhood, someone who they was interested in or have talked to before, or something. They had some sort of a sincere talk with this person. They were old friends, or there was some sort of cause and effect in the communication that they had, D. And I feel like that some of this energy as well is sort of this person coming back and sort of talking to you as well, but it's like mirrored in the energy. I'm seeing the number 5. And I'm seeing 7s a lot. Like the communication could be hard. I think they're going to talk to you about a lesson. How you shouldn't have had to compromise the way you did. They're going to ask for a new beginning here. That's up to you what you do with that. So how do they feel about you? They feel like they screwed up. They feel like they see the error of their ways, and they want to have communication that sort of resolves the situation here. I feel like it's going to be a difficult conversation where they've sort of are taking accountability or have learned a lesson with Jupiter here. And there is sort of this desire to, can we take a leap of faith? Can we move forward after such difficulty? Or like, can you trust me again after this happened? That's what I'm feeling. Can you trust me again? And there is loyalty here. Loyalty come up on the board. This person feels better when you're in their energy. 444. I just saw that. 444. They're going to ask you if you will consider or reconsider this connection, this endeavor, this... And they will promise like open communication. But I still feel like they could hold stuff back. I've got to be honest with you. I still feel that. And I don't feel like... And it could just be that they won't tell you right away. They're trying to think about, how do I word this to this person? I don't like that, but you know, it is what it is. I'm seeing the letter G. I don't know what that means to you. You can't make this shit up. Commitment. I told you, like, this person's wanting some sort of commitment. They're going to ask you to commit to them, and they want to know if you can forgive what has happened. Also, I feel like you're feeling this person because this person is also feeling you. Like, they're thinking about you. They're thinking about what could have been, Libra, you know, partnerships and how it dissolved. Neptune energy, Pisces. They're fantasizing a little bit about what could have been. I'm not going to lie about it. Just channeling wise, I'm getting like, I feel like you will drive in your car to meet this person, or this person will drive in their car to meet you. There is a meeting up that will be happening. And, you know, this person could come towards you with some sexual energy here. It's like Page of Wands, but you want the truth, Ace of Swords. I feel like you appreciate this truth. It's a good news that you appreciate, but you still have your guard up, okay? You still have your guard up. I don't know. Still have your guard up. I feel like this person is very persuasive. And I definitely feel like they haven't spoke or come forward in a long time, or like there's not been clarity, right? Because I'm getting like a closed throat chakra. But I feel like it's interesting, like this person they're all in the 4th house here too. Like they're thinking about home, security, family. What is that? And they're kind of reflecting upon how you was a better fit in that energy. This person's clever. They're clever. I would rather see like an Ace of Wands than a Page of Wands. Like, I'm not too privy to that. I don't really like that energy. If somebody's gonna go cold, they better bring it. When they show back up, they better show it. Like, you know what I mean? They better bring it. Hey newbie, what's up? But I feel like you're gonna get communication. I feel like you're gonna get a lot of things here, but I have to be honest. I feel like this person wants commitment, but I don't see you doing it. I don't. Okay, because why do I not see you doing it? Well, because trust is broken here. You know, the truth, you wasn't even given the truth. And the truth sets you free. And you've sort of figured out how to pick the pieces up. You know, we have the Tower here, and you've liberated yourself from this situation without the apology that you needed. Okay, without the apology that you needed. And you had a lot of anxiety or sleepless nights over just the harshness of this energy. It stressed you out. And that's not something that you want back. You know, you don't want that back. And I feel like it's going to be a no for you. I don't know why I feel that way. It's almost like, it's like you would like to have this truth. And I think it does bring you happiness that this person does kind of see the error of their ways, but it's like you're not in a position right now where you want to engage in anything like that with this person. I have to be honest. Like, I don't know if it's something that you feel, you see, you know what I mean? Like, you feel something there that could impede expansion with this person, whatever that might be. Insert here what that is. But you are free from sort of, let's just say you've done a lot of work to sort of sever in a way that was uncomfortable, without the truth that you needed, without the apology that you deserved. And you see this person in a different perspective. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't think that you even realize, like, because it's almost like you would be so open to this person coming back, but it's like the moment that they do the thing that's the red flag thing, it's like, I see you won't tolerate it. I'm telling you, won't tolerate it. I can see it. The moment this person goes silent, or because you're intuitive and you feel them hold back, and that anchor starts to be reared up, you won't tolerate it. I'm telling you, you don't have tolerance for this. And it's because you don't want to condone escaping from the truth with this person. They're either going to commit or they are not. And that is where you stand with it. Now, I'm not saying that if this person comes back and asks you for this commitment that you won't enter into it, but I'm telling you, trust me, mark my words, the moment that this person does one thing, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying you're not understanding, you're not going to tolerate, you cut that shit off, because you're not going to do this. the Nine of Swords. This is not where you're going to be and what you're going to be doing. You know what I mean? You have a low tolerance for that. It will certainly be a no. You're going to be understanding when this person comes back. You will be. You'll be understanding. You know, they tell you, hey, I've dealt with a lot. I kind of figured some things out. You know, I would like to try to do this again. And they're trying to be honest and do the right thing. Okay. They do apologize. And I do see probably potentially like moving towards them. But I'm telling you, I think they're going, and they will tell you the truth. They will tell you the truth here. But there is some situation here that I feel like they will hold back, and you will feel that, and you don't like that. It's going to require complete and open honesty. Things will be really good when this person comes back. It's like that honeymoon energy where it's so fresh and new and it's like alive, you know? All right, let me see here. This person's deep desires and intentions towards me. They definitely see you as someone who is a gift now after this trial and tribulation that they've went through. And they see you as the official person, like the person that they would like to deal with. Okay. And again, you know, there could be some conversations here and there about dreaming about what could be. Remember, I told you there's Pisces with Libra here. So you could have some conversation about what it would be like to be married, what it would be like to be, you know what I mean? There could be some conversations there like that. Nothing solid yet, but like I do kind of feel that in the energy. But watch yourself. They got some growing up to do, you know, like if they want to fully share with you and fully be with you, they must come correct. That's what I'm getting in the energy. There won't be none of this shit. See what I'm saying? Now I'm getting what I'm feeling. It's just the cards are catching up. Like there is a little bit of insecurity in this person's energy. There is a little bit of fear, okay? A little bit of insecurity, and it causes things to sort of have like this standstill, and they don't know how to express what it is that they're going through sometimes, or how to express something. But they have a lot of subconscious dialogue going on. I can feel like they're in their head about things. They really struggle with being able to come forward, and it puts them in like this maybe energy. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe I will, maybe I won't. It puts them in stagnation. They're not sure what way to go with the Two of Swords. Sometimes they get a little confused. Expect communication. We got Knight of Swords here. But again, I'm not getting the energy that I would like to see here, D. I'm getting like Seven of Cups and shit like that. You know how I feel about that. Just be cautious. And I know you will, but like this person's very Rico. Like, I don't know the word to say. Like, they're very Rico. Like, suave, like, in what they say. But you have potential here if you want it. And I do see the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups. So it's up to you what you do. But I don't feel like this person's completely done with it. And the problem with me is it's the emotional detachment. Like, that's my Scorpio talking. Like, I want to see something here other than wands. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see something. And remember, you know, I don't like... Let's see, where is that at? I don't like the fact that we just stepped off the scene with no closure. I don't like that. I think that you were at least owed that. This person, they have choices, you know, like I'm going to say that, but are they able to change? Absolutely. Everybody can change. You know what I mean? Everybody can change. It's rare, but it happens. I always say that to you guys. But the moment that you fill that tower with the Nine of Swords, you will be out. But there is potential here if he can straighten up and act right. I mean, you know, you guys could have a very passionate new start here that could build into something if he acts right. if he acts right. I mean, again, it could end up in a solid connection here, because I did see like courthouse or whatever. And when you couple these two energies, that to me can be that, but that's just a possibility of what could be. Right now, right here, right now, what I see is this person is missing you desperately. Their intention is to come forward and talk to you about some things that has happened, and they're going to try to be honest. I mean, you have to give them effort where effort is due here, but just again, they still are in a healing process. They're still in this energy where they get in their head a lot. There's a lot of subconscious things that need to be sort of resolved here. Okay, but I do see them coming towards you. This December hardcore, like things will be, it will already be established or like sort of moving forward. So you have to let me know, because I'm feeling December. Now that can change. It can be sooner than that, but I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Interesting. I don't know how it's possible, but I'm feeling like this person is watching you, or they have kept an eye on you too. I know that doesn't matter, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like they've been somehow keeping an eye on you. I don't know. All right. Hopefully that helps you. Love you, mean it. Thank you for doing that. All right. Creamy.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
Please do check on Libra. Yes. What's the deal with the unicorns today? What's this with a child? I'm picking up something with a child. This could be their inner child. I'm getting Uranus, Gemini, 5th and 12th. Maybe they're reflecting upon something that happened in their childhood that was sudden, where things suddenly shifted and changed. Or this could be a sudden shift and change here that's affecting children or something like that. 12th house endings. What am I picking up on here? Possible parent? Dragonfly. I think this person has a sick parent or something like that. There's something where someone's health or somebody's mind, maybe Alzheimer's or somebody's mind is slipping. It's changing. It's sort of, they're lost in the mind. I know that's not what you asked, but like, I'm just like, I feel that in this energy. It's not as fast as it used to be. It's not as on point as it used to be. There's a lot of air here. Lots of air. It's almost like a mental detachment or like a mental something or other that's going on with this person. They're dealing with a life situation right now. And I think it has something to do with their children or them or their inner child or something like that. There's someone around them has confusion, whether it's them or I feel like it's a parent, like maybe Alzheimer's or something like that they've been dealing with, and they're not really sure how to deal with that. I don't know. Somebody's sick around them, I feel like, or somebody's having health challenges around them. Like, okay. So if you haven't heard from this person, it's because they're dealing with, here they arrived on the board, they're dealing with something personal, something at home, dissolver. Like, I feel like somebody isn't doing well in their family. Like, that's predominantly what's in their energy right now. Like, something's changing, transforming. Like, it's the mind. The mind is sort of, it's lost. What am I picking up on? How does this person feel towards Capri? Hello. something's going on, and there's like something going on in the family, like he's not telling you about. There's something going on there. And it's really tried his strength. Like he's had to have like a lot of inner strength lately. It seems to be really dominating his energy, or somebody, or it's his inner child, something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna try to stay like out of that because that's a whole rabbit hole. But there's someone that they're valuing, they're close. It could be a sibling, because I'd have Gemini here. Maybe a sibling is sick, or like there's something with a sibling specifically. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm feeling like they're not coming forward, they're not talking, and they're not expanding because they're dealing with some sort of like family issue, like something with a sibling, something with a parent, something like that. Okay, even if they're not like telling you about it, they've not been able to, like, it requires travel to a person too. Like I'm kind of getting that. So they've been like wanting to travel to this person, or like go to this person. Okay, so just know that's going on. You have to like press that issue. Like this person might need you to be there for them, you know what I mean? Like I don't know why they're not coming forward. Maybe they're trying to be stronger or something. I don't know. Anyways, how does this person feel about you? They still have a strong romantic connection with you. They still have feelings for you, emotion for you here, or passion for you. But it seems like there is some distraction going on externally in the energy, because I'm picking up on this illness of somebody, or this sort of sudden shift and change in someone here. All right, what is this person intend on coming towards Capri? I do feel like they plan on coming towards you, and the Unity card slips out in my deck. So I feel like they are planning on coming towards you. I do feel like they've made a decision to sort of choose you, but it's like there's other things going on right now, and I hate that this person's carrying this alone. Like, you know, I'm all for like being strong and everything, but there are certain situations in life where one must be open to help. Like it's hard, I get that, like, because when you've always dealt with everything on your own, and I'm working on that too. I'm trying to let my mask down of strength, and I'm trying to be more, you know, open. I mean, be selective about who you choose to allow in your energy, but like at the same time, I'm saying like, this is sad to me that this person is carrying this alone. I'm not sure like why. I don't know if they just don't want to be a burden. I'm not really sure. I don't know what's going on here, but like this person is carrying it alone. You know? They're not really speaking about it. I don't feel like they're speaking a lot at all. Which again, like I said, if there's distance in the connection, or like you guys aren't talking and stuff, even if this person would have come forward, I feel like they have so much other things going on. They're just trying to keep their head above water. I just heard dead in the water. Dead in the water. They're emotionally overwhelmed. Something's really got them worried. They're trying to stay calm. They're trying to be stable. Again, I've got the 3 of Cups with the 8 of Wands. You're going to get communication from this person, and I feel like they may reach out because of what is happening. I don't know. I don't feel like you guys are conversating, because I've got the 12th house here, and that's my house of rest, silence, behind the scenes, like subconscious, unconscious. Like I don't feel like what's being spoken is like here, if that makes sense. Like in Uranus here says that it's a detached communication or a detached conversation. It also can speak to me about someone reaching out romantically online. Okay, like maybe text messages, messaging, whatnot. But you will start to get some messages here. So I do feel like this person is going to come forward. I'm seeing like a figure 8 and like the cycle. Like I feel like this person could get a hold of you very soon. Like there's something with like the 8th house too. Like there's something very interesting. Like if you haven't heard from this person, I hope that I I'm tapping this person's energy and they want to call you. They want help. They want to reach out. Like, so if you haven't heard from this person, like, they're going to get a hold of you soon. 8 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Like, it's very strong. I'm going to pull back from that energy. I don't want to interfere with that. They'll be back. There's the health. There's the distance and the intimacy. You are going to hear from this person. So here's what I'm getting. The check of the Libra's energy. I feel like they're going through a lot. There's a lot going on. Okay. I even feel like it, like within work dynamic as well, but like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot of things going on. There's something with children here specifically, or like the inner child as well. But I mean, it could be a parent, but there's something here going on, and it's very hidden and behind the scenes, and like they're not coming forward with it. And I feel like you will hear from this person. Like they're going to contact you after a period of like sort of detached conversation or detachment, and it's going to be soon, like very, very soon. I feel like you guys are at a distance from each other, but the Libra is going to talk to you about like something that's going on where somebody is like not, their health isn't the best, or something's been going on where they've been unable to sort of come forward or talk. There's like a lot of busyness in the energy, you know, like Gemini is very mutable and busy. With Uranus there, it's like suddenly having to shift, boom, 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 and this person's having trouble with it. And you know, Dragonfly represents like transformation to me. Rabbit is here. I don't know if that has significance for you, but that's like sudden shifting, moving, fast movement energy. And then I have a bird. You know what I mean? So what I feel is this person still has feelings for you. I feel like there's still an intimacy there. It's just like they've had things going on and they're trying to be stable. They really are trying to be stable, and they are thinking about you like actively right fucking now. They're thinking about you like right now. So like they want to reconcile with you. They want to move towards you. They want to communicate towards you, and they want to talk to you. They want to reconcile. What does this person want to say? They want a new beginning with you. Maybe a little sass talk there. A little sexual energy. But they want you. They've been distant, and that's confusing though. But they've been I don't know, like I feel like it's confusing when somebody doesn't know. But I think some of the confusion is sort of this situation that is happening on the back burner here. Not the back burner, it's actually main energy, but like they've been dealing with something that they haven't been honest with you about. Not that I'm saying it's bad that they lied or like omitted. This person didn't want to be a burden. They didn't want to do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't want to burden you with what is happening. So I see this person coming towards you. This person they want to have a sincere talk with you about a new beginning. You know, there's still romance there. There's still love there. They want you to choose them. They want you to choose them. I'm going to pull back because I feel like that person's having like, they're emotional right now. Like, or they're emotional. There's like, what am I picking up on? It's almost like you didn't the bird is here. It's like you didn't open up. Like, I feel like I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm going to pull back from that. I don't know what's going on there. Expect a message like soon. You're heavily on this person's mind. And I do feel like you will get a lot of clarity within that conversation. I think they will tell you about what it is that's not been said, not been said here. All right, let me see what you're saying. Oh my God, Are you kidding me? He just called me, but I didn't answer. I told you he was going to get a hold of you. I freaking told you. I told you. He did. You already called. I'm pleading the fifth. I'm not saying that I did that. I just, you don't know if you should trust them. You definitely should, aside of all tarot, like always listen to your instinct. If somebody's giving you mixed messages, then they don't know what they want, then it's okay for you to listen to your intuition and kind of hold back until they figure that shit out. It's not your place to figure it out for them. But I do feel like this person has something health-wise going on. Not him. It's like outside of him. It's like a sibling, something like that he's going through that he's not telling you about. Like there is something there. Trust me. I'm never wrong. Like there is something there where they didn't want to be a burden, or they just like haven't really opened up or talked about it. There is some distraction here as well when it comes to like something that they're doing every day or something that they're doing day to day. It could even be work, because I'm feeling Virgo, like what you're doing day to day. Things are moving faster. There's a lot of pressure there. And if he's not working, it's something he's actively participating in from day to day. You know what I mean? Like something weird. I don't think that is insane. That is insane. I told you I felt like he was going to call you. I told you. I feel like he does want a beginning with you, but I'm always going to tell you, you are the person that always knows more than anybody else, okay? Because your intuition is closely tied to it, and you know what is right for you. Always. You are in control. You are in the helm. It's always up to every one of you watching this. This is supposed to just be confirmation. That's it. But for sure, I mean, I definitely seen the wandsy energy. I mean, he's flirty and, stuff like that. But I do feel like he wants to try to give it a go. It's up to you what you do with that, No judgment. I feel like he's wanting you. The Lover split the deck. He wants more than, you know what I mean? Like he's wanting you. It's right next to the Hierophant. I feel like there's a morality attached to his choices when he does make a choice, like I feel like you definitely have the frequency that he's looking for. I mean, it's a thing where, if you go into a store and you see like if you're a purse person and you see a bunch of purses, I'm not, but you see all of these purses and you're like, there's a lot to choose from, but you're like looking for a specific purse. It's kind of like that frequency. You're that specific purse that's like bomb ass and looks good with like everything. I don't carry a purse, but I'm just saying that's the message that come through, or that's how it come through. But I see this person, the Lovers is here. It's a choice. They want a relationship with you. It can be friendship and you can push it that route if that's what you want. But with the Hierophant touching it, it definitely feels like there is a sense of morality that comes along with this person's decision to choose you. They do appreciate you as well, because you do give like good advice and things like that. I mean, they see you as someone who, is a pure relationship. That's up to you what you want to do with that. You can friend zone it if you're not comfortable with that right now, especially if you are feeling intuitively like he's not ready. But I feel like he's going to boosters on. What do I mean when I say that? I said this person is going to come forward and they're going to come on very strongly, because Uranus doesn't give. It's fixed when it wants something, even though it's sudden shifts and changes. When they want you, that's it. They're going to come towards you. Leo and Aquarius energy is that way. Like a lot of people may not realize that Aquarius, like if they are into you, they're going to drive to you. They're going to come to you. They're going to, you know what I mean? Nothing's going to stop them from connecting with you if that's what they want to do. I'm serious. Like they're the little sleepers, because nobody really realizes how fixed their energy is. They try to play it cool, Aquarius energy, especially masculine. I didn't know this person's a Libra, but it doesn't matter because they're showing up as that energy. You know what I mean? And energy doesn't lie. So there is a conversation pattern that this person has. So you'll notice a change because there is sort of Uranus with Gemini, right? Like the way that they think about you is shifting with Uranus there, and it's changing, and it's changing more to romantic ideas here with the 5th house. Yes, that can also be partnership, fun, romance, but they feel a pull towards you, you know what I mean? Or they wouldn't be doing it, because this is a fixed energy and it's very intuitive. Are you okay? Okay, baby. So, but they're feeling a very, feeling a very passionate energy. It's moving from like that friend zone area, or like what could be, to like ideas. And, you know, I know this person's a Libra, but they're coming on like Aquarius energy, and this is coming on strong, like real strong. They don't play. But really, like, you are the only one that can make that decision. Don't ever make your decisions based upon a tarot reading or anything like that. You know what I mean? Go with your intuition. But I can tell you, this person's into you. I can see it. You still have the choice on what it is that you want to do. Okay? And I will be here when you decide, and I will help you. All right. Jano, up front and center. I'm kidding. So I've got Jano, Shorty, I've got Irma, and I've got Tandem. What'd you say, Star? Aquarius is very passionate about what they want. Yes, they are. They are. All right. So what do I see for you, Jano? Thank you so much, Capri. I appreciate that. I love you. What do I see for you? Well, we have Pluto here, my soul brother. We have Pluto. We have Pluto, 4th house, Sagittarius, and 8th. So there is a lot of energy here between the two of you that deals with like merging resources, merging assets. I feel like there's some talks about relocation, or there's been some talks about home, and sudden shifts and changes in those conversations. I've got an anchor. I've also got a kid. So there's been some conversations about a child that's coming up today. I don't know what's going on. Like that. I've done this how long, and like that's never come up. An octopus, tentacles, and then a Pegasus. Actually, it's a unicorn. And another unicorn. So I've got 2 unicorns. So I feel like there's a rarity in both of your energy. You both know that you're one of a kind and unique, very unique. There's this energy where, like, for the energy check, where you're trying to sort of anchor into this connection, but things are transforming really quickly, and it's been quite difficult to sort of like move through things, because it's moving at like, I want to say like warp speed, lightning speed. But there's still these conversations about merging assets. And I have to be honest, there's a very sexual energy on the board. I'm going to try to keep it PG. I'm going to try to keep it PG here. I think I picked that up the last time too, like very intense. Crap. Fantasy again, fantasy. Jano and fantasy. And I don't mean fantasy I mean like fantasy. I just heard sweet fantasy baby when I close my eyes. It's by Mariah Carey. You come and you tame me, I heard. You taming. It's so strong. You make me blush. Star, I can't even with you right now. Yeah, J Deep. I see travel happening here, you know, with the expander on the board. I see travel, like this person's traveling at a distance, or they may be traveling at a distance. It's making things a little difficult, or like a little bit more difficult to navigate. Not that it's an issue. It's just like there is some issues here with sort of like the connection. When will we be able to be intimate? When will we be able to share each other's energy again and indulge in this energy? So I'm kind of feeling that in the energy. I think that you are on the road, or you're thinking about taking a trip or something, like to meet up or to like exchange energy, right? There's some concern here about corruption within a dynamic of homeland. Okay, 4th house, Sagittarius, that's at a distance. Interesting. We're going on a trip, 8 of Cups. We're going on a trip here. And there's some concern on whether that's going to disrupt the connection, disrupt something. I got another 8. I'm seeing like 888. I don't even know what that means. You know, I always say, like, you go by what you're talking about when you see the numerological number. So for me, I'm not a numerologist. I just go simply by what I'm talking about, and I'm seeing like 888, and there's some conversation here that's happening, or some energy about like someone traveling at a distance, and if there is some corruption within that, or there's some issue there. I'm kind of seeing that. It's very painful. This person's going to a far away, distant place, you know what I mean? Like, and there's some pain here, and it's weird. It could even be overseas with the 3 of Wands. Overseas. There's been a lot of hard work applied into this energy, and you know, there's a concern here. What is the octopus? There's something with the octopus. Is it a delicacy? Emperor. You're kind of feeling some kind of way a little bit here. I mean, you love this person, but it's like you're feeling a little sad because, you know, I feel like they're going on a trip or they're doing something, but I do feel like you're planning a trip to go be with this person prior to this overseas thing here that I'm picking up on. This leap of absence that they are sort of partaking in. That was weird. I don't know why I did that. It's almost like there's a travel for obligation, like maybe allocation of resources I just heard, so I don't know what that means to you, but you know what I mean? Like there's a sadness here, but you need to know that there's a moral component here. Like this person's going because of allocation of resources or sort of obligation, balancing of obligation. So there's no ill will here with all this 8th house and all of this Pluto and stuff. Like I'm just clarifying, like this person doesn't have ill will. They're traveling or going home, because if we got the 4th house here, because there's assistance, they're helping, they're doing, you know, what it is that they need to do here. I feel like there's a hot meeting coming up though. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's some sort of a scheduling of a meeting. Right now it's kind of been halted, but man, oh man, is it on. It's freaking on when it happens, huh? Like, what are you doing? Like you guys are gonna have a sabbatical, pack a lunch. I feel like there is this energy where you're almost as if you're like, we're going to enjoy each other's company before this happens. And there's a lot of comfort and happiness within each other. There's a lot of like balance and well-being here. And I feel like, you know, you will be talking to this person like a lot on like online, like FaceTimes or like some sort of video messaging or something like that, or audio messaging and texting and things like that. Like you're going to be like doing that a lot, and it keeps everything, you know, sort of calm. But I do feel like you're going to meet up with this person. I'm like 2 weeks, like 2 to 8, 2 to 4, 2 to 8. What you need, baby? Okay, hold on a second, Jano. Kai needs something. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys. This is just I'm a mother. I have to prioritize my kids. One moment, please. Sorry.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. He needed something, so it is what it is. I hate when people take drinks online. I don't like it. Anyways, back to you, Jano. So I feel like you're planning this sort of meetup prior to this because there will be such distance.
This is a dangerous group.
I mean, I really probably shouldn't dig into the meetup there because you know what's going to go down. I do. All I'm going to say is that it's a lot of cycles. And I'm going to say, you know, be obviously, like, I'm not telling you what to do, but just make sure you, like, eat and drink and hydrate and all of that. And, like, you know what I mean? It's going to be hard to know, like, when things start and end, okay? Your Scorpio's showing. What do you want me to say? So you know what's coming. Hydration, my friend. Hydration. Okay. Everything looks good between the two of you. I do see some concern with like travel though, but I don't think that is going to affect anything. Is there anything that Jano needs to like be concerned about or worry about here in any way? There is someone that does kind of have their eye on her. I will say that, but it's somebody who's very, but I don't see her moving towards that person. I don't see her doing anything. I see her actually being faithful to you and having like strength. So I wouldn't even entertain that. You know what I mean? Did you say maybe a mob? Jano. Oh, you're Scorpio. Anyways. I do see someone outside in the energy that could potentially be someone who kind of has their eye on this person. And maybe it's like a place within this travel, right? But I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. I feel like this person's definitely like wants to be with you and only you. Okay. For sure. But if you had some concerns or something like that, like it's just affirmation that you are correct. There is someone, you know, and I think that's the way it goes. Like there's always someone, right? Like, but you're like confident enough in that, or I want you to be confident enough in that to know that like this person has chose you and there is a lot of connection there between the two of you, the Two of Cups. It's a unique connection and it's strong. It's got a strong foundation. It's very strong. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. Star. All right, Shorty, you're up. How you doing? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, let's do this. You're welcome, Jano. Let me check really quick. I got you. I got your question. So what do I see? I see some issues with self-worth here. There is some financial kind of coming up here and some sort of addiction or illusion because I have Pisces energy here touching the 8th house. I feel like you're going to get some communication or understanding or like some information related to you when it comes to like something that's happened under the surface, specifically when it comes to addiction. And it might have something to do with someone losing something here in the 2nd house. Okay. What is this? Someone has a fear of losing because a decision is going not in their favor. Have I mentioned that karma is instantaneous right now? Have I? I don't think I did, but you know, it is. Karma is coming around for this particular person. They're losing. Okay, they're losing. There is something here where they didn't act with integrity and the judgment has been made. Okay, what judgment? They're unable to merge or be fully in something because there is some distraction, external distraction, addiction. There is something being told to me about like not being stable, or like there's not a stable place to live, or stability, which is impeding this person from having what it is that they want. The decision is going against them because the actual stability is at risk here. Anything else? Somebody's in trouble because they didn't act practically, didn't act stably. There's unstable energy here. Ooh. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Struggle to withstand the addiction, struggle, stagnated income. I told you, like there's a tiredness here, an unfulfilled promise, uncertainties, displeasure. What this person has done is coming to the forefront here, the moon. What is the bee? The bee. What the? Okay, I've got 2 dragonflies. So transformation. The fruit that is growing is sparse, but what's growing is not good fruit. It's poison. Somebody thought that they could get away with something here, and it's coming back around is what I'm getting. They thought they could outsmart the system, or outsmart something, or get away from something, or get out from underneath something, or dissolve something, but it's just not possible. Okay, it was a delusion to believe that. They're not logical. They struggle. There's still a lot of issue here in the energy. Okay. I feel like this person is not in their strongest, frequency right now. I don't feel that at all. I feel like, how does this situation involve Shorty? Like, what are you trying to tell me here? The World. So I feel like there's an ending and a completion here, and I feel the 4 of Wands here. It's interesting because I feel like you will have peace in this situation. Again, I'm feeling like you could end up very involved in this situation. Page of Cups, 6 of Swords. So you ended up with 2 children. Pages can be children. There's a child that you will end up with. That is interesting. Like, I feel like you will have a happy and secure home, but it's like with these children, fire sign, water sign energy. There is good news coming, a message that's good. Okay, so know that. And then you'll be reconciled, or I feel like a reconciliation energy with like a child, right? We have the moon here. That's utero. It's the moon. Right, that's womb to me. right? Like, so this is a very new soul, very new energy that will be moving your way. So I do feel like courthouse is here. So I feel like there could be official person. I'm seeing 222, 22, 22, 23. There's an official person, maybe a judge, maybe you know, a lawyer or something like that, that's can come forward and make this decision, you know, to sort of apply this movement towards you. So I don't know if you're sort of stepping up and going to be like taking custody or something like that, but it really feels like that to me as a reader here. All right, let's take a look at, so what do I see there? I see you getting custody of a small child. I see this person's unable to sort of stand on their own feet right now. The energy for them is very much delved into addiction, and they're struggling. You know what I mean? They're struggling, trying to sort of last in that sobriety. They're struggling with stagnancy and money and stability, and they're exhausted, and you know, they're sort of just careless in their energy. I don't feel like they will show up. Ten of Swords, I don't feel like they'll show up. Like, I feel like there's a court date, or there's something court here, there's something legal here, because they're using. It's sad. Like, it's really sad. Let's take a look at the other situation, shall we? I've made the decision that what I'm going to read for you, because it's two separate situations, I'm going to pull up what don't need to be here. It's too much energy on the board. So one moment, please. I don't want to weave the two. There's no need for that. All right, let's check the other situation here. There's something with work here that's shifted and changed. Okay, I'm seeing like it's out of this person's comfort zone, but their job or like their routine or like shift work has changed. All right. I've got a dolphin, a heart, a dog, a horse, and an anchor. They're trying to continue healthy habits here, but it's very much out of their comfort zone. Okay. I'm feeling like an addiction theme through both of these readings, though, even though I'm trying to keep them separated. Okay. What is this energy going to do towards Shorty? I feel like this person could show up at your house, or like this energy could show up in and around your energy. I don't think they're super far away from you. I mean, we do have Jupiter here, but it's almost like where they work or something is like pretty close to you, because I've got like the 6th house. I've got Virgo. And again, even though it's reiterating like healthy habits, it's like, I feel more like this is pertaining to work and sort of driving to work, and then like just deciding, because there is distance between a previous situation, to maybe show up at your house, because I've got the Chariot here. So what is this? So here's what you're going to hear. You're going to hear that this person has split up from a previous energy, and it's completed, and that they that's what they're going to tell you, you know what I mean? And that they want to sort of like hang around with you, try to work on things with you. They care about you, that you were always the choice. I believe that. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Again, I do feel sorry for this person, because I know that they are going through a lot of things here. Okay, so I'm trying to keep that. But I don't feel like this person's ready yet. You know, I will say that. I think it could be a quick in and out energy. You know, it lacks structure. The most structure this person's applying is to career. But they are trying to dissolve a connection from a past person here. Four of Swords with the Knight of Cups. So like they're in a breakup period with this person, regardless of what the other person says. They don't care. They're broke up with this person, or they're pulling like the resting card, or like pulling away from this person. And I feel like you could get a communication of love, or like communication from this person for like an opportunity. I think there's other people in this person's energy, though. I don't think you're the only one. They are kind of like looking more for like a water sign or like a Queen of Cups energy right now, but they're sort of in between. They want someone to sort of assist and help them. And I feel like there's a lot more of a dominant energy in his energy than before. Like knowing like what way he wants to go. He may not know like what it is that he wants, but he knows which way he wants to go. Okay, so there's something here with, one moment please. I'm seeing the letter C, and there's something here with letter C, and then there's something here where this person's seeking for status. I feel like for like status from you, like they want to know if you still care about them, or if they still have the hold that they once had over you. Three of Cups, Temperance, Ace of Swords. They want to come in to see if they still have influence over you, or if you'll temper your energy against them. I was going to channel something, and then they shut it down, so I stopped. It was coming, and then it shut down. So But the letter C come through, and I gotta be honest, like, I know this is bleeding through, but I'm seeing jail time. I'm seeing the actual word jail. So somebody's going to do jail time. I think it's the previous energy that I was reading for, whether it's like being locked up or like rehab or something. Like I'm feeling jail time, and I'm seeing the word Lee, L-E-E. So I don't know who L-E-E is. So I'm seeing jail and then Lee. You're going to be faced with a decision, because you're going to have to decide on whether you want a newness with this person. I feel like you've done a lot of healing here, and I do feel like you will be a little restrained when this person reemerges in your energy, because like there is a need for like this person to really come correct, right? So I'm feeling that in your energy as well. There's going to be some wild ass communication for you. Like you're going to hear some shit that you're going to be like, what in the absolute? And this part's true. It could come from a person, Lee, any of those initials, or C, from a distance. Someone's going to tell you about something not being right, or not, it's not the right time. Whoa. There's your communication. So he's going to want you to forgive him. It's up to you on whether you do, but I see an actual exchange of energy coming. You know what I mean when I say that, right? I'm trying to keep it PG, but I see like this person coming in hot. You know what I'm saying? Like soon. It's like when you get the communication, like this person's already made the decision to come towards you. It's like they might like hit you up and they're in your freaking driveway. So you don't really have an opportunity to be like, No? You know? King of Wands. Damn. It's coming in fiery here. So I'm gonna tell you again, house. I told you, like this. I don't feel anything going on like with this person. I feel like the common denominator, we'll call him the common denominator, is wanting to move your way. Is what I feel. That is completely up to you, but it's still a shit show. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is still a shit show, right? Like there could be some difficult energy because this person's coming in so like the Emperor don't play. Even if you know what I mean, like it comes in and it's like it knows what it wants. It's super masculine, super dominating. I mean, I'm here for that, but like I'm just saying, like it can get pretty intense, Shorty. And it's hard for you to say no or pull back from this energy when this person is in that vibration. So I don't know, Shorty, you're gonna have to hit me up and let me know. I'll see if I can get you some timing on when. But you know that's subjective. It can change. Like this person's strong in their energy as the Emperor, so I feel like they're gonna come in. And just because you pull Emperor doesn't mean they're like the best thing ever. I mean, it depends on the cards around. I can say that their excuse me, their energy is very passionate. I can say that. I'm getting August. That is so fast. Wow. I gotta eat something. Make sure you're eating good, Shorty. I'm literally gonna eat a beef stick. If it grosses you out, look away. What is smule? I know, Shorty, I know. You're like, Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I knew he was going to say that, though. He was going to be like, hell to the no-no. The no-no. I knew it. I don't make the rules, girl. I just read the energy. But I do see things going in your favor with this child, which is good news. You guys don't want me getting on that app. I can't sing. I mean, I'm glad you guys are doing that, though. Participate in your creativity. For sure. All right. Oh no. I don't like that. Let us see. Well, so by Capricorn season, you will have a full recovery, okay? I know that it's scary what you're going through. I'm sorry that this happened to you. But I'm seeing you be able to recover here, and it's going to happen by Capricorn season. I feel like something started to occur in like a Libra season here or something where it started to deteriorate for you. And it has to do with a partnership or somebody that you listen to or something like that. And it wasn't the right advice, right? Like it was someone who, you have to sever that, or you can't deal with like that type of talk or whatever. Has something to do with technology, or there's something with technology where you get the upper hand that you didn't have previously. Maybe you're like using like an analytic or something in technology that sort of analyzes something here, and it tells you like what to drop, what to keep. But I feel like if you haven't, I think some of the advice here is to look into some sort of technology that does tell you like what you need to sever and what you need to keep hold of. I would say technology is going to be your fastest. I don't know shit about the stock market. Okay. I don't know shit about any of that, but what I'm getting in the energy is that it has to do with something with the 11th house, right? It's technology. It could be something with Uranus, and communications, or, like I hate to say this, but like, technology and possibly like weapons and stuff like that or something. But there's something where, because you got Mars touching it, but there's something where there's going to be an advancement in technology that will grow that sort of stock or whatever. It's going to have more value, and it's going to be sort of the focus of the energy. Okay. And I feel like this is not about like this huge sudden like going all in, right? Like the accomplishment and the achievement happens by small strides daily. I don't know what that means to you. I don't do stocks, like stock market. I don't know anything about it. I just know that they're saying like try it yourself. Like when I say try it yourself, it means every day, like keep an eye on stuff every day. And it's about the small changes every day, like what you need to cut, what you need to purchase, that brings in this massive accomplishment and achievement. And if you stick with it and you have like this nice sort of purification process, that's where you're able to really get ahead here. But they're bringing up to me like there's this technology that you can also utilize. I know like they're saying to sort of go into stocks and bonds and technology, but there's a technology that you can sort of go into or utilize that will help you be able to, it calculates like decision making process or decisions, and it's like a safety net or like a leeway, and how it tells you to sort of like make decisions and like sell certain things and keep certain things. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? But I'm also seeing that you do have some stocks that you can sell right now that will kind of help you recover. And you may have been considering that, it has something to do with technology or something like that. You're wondering like, if I sell this to get myself ahead, will I be able to get back in a position to where I'm having these stocks, or I'm able to go forward? And the answer is yes. I've got the 10th house here. The 10th house is accomplishment and achievement for me as a reader. I also have Capricorn, right? There's a structure to it. There's sort of like this structure, and knowing that structure helps you, you know what I mean? It helps you be able to sort of make the partnerships or buy the stocks that are going to be the most successful. But there's this energy where you have to flip, or you have to almost like get rid of things sometimes, like pretty rapidly. I'm kind of feeling that. But it's just about you pivoting. I think that you're definitely on the right path doing this, just from what I see on the energy. But it's about being able to let go of something, like when you need to let go of it. And I think there was like maybe a little hesitation there. I don't know, because I don't do that. But
groups that we're dealing with
I want you to look at something in technology, stocks and bonds that you have that you can recover your situation, because that's what they're bringing to my attention. And I do feel like something will double. And I also want to say this. You're not the type of person, and this might be too much information, but you're not the type of person, like, you're very honest when you do this. You know what I mean? Like, you're very, I don't know, like, the way you do it is, it's fair. You know what I mean? You're very fair. And so you do have some good karma coming your way. I talked about karma being instant, like, but you have good karma coming your way. So you really need to dig deep, trust your intuition, trust yourself. You know what you're doing when it comes to this. There's going to be times where you put some effort into something and it isn't going to kind of go the way you want. That doesn't mean that that's a slam shut door, right? I'm doing the best I can to advise you because I know nothing about this. But, you know, use this technology, whatever this is, to sort of help you, give you the upper hand or the edge here. It's necessary in order to help you, because there's a need to know, like, when to get rid of something. But what they're telling me is there is a stock that you have in technology that will level out or replace what is going on. Something's worth something here. It's worth something that will level it out, and you'll get like tenfold for this. They want you to sort of look at that King of Wands. They want you to look at this technology, this stock and bond and technology, and maybe sell a little bit of it or sell a piece of it in order to get back where you need to be, right? But you have to be fearless, because it's not one that you really want to let up on. You know what I'm saying? Like, not all of it, just enough to recover your situation. Because I feel like there's a need for sort of something day to day here. Like, maybe you're looking at your groceries and stuff and you're like, man, I need some money. You know what I mean? Like, I got to do something here, because you're doing things on your own, I feel like. And you're feeling like the contraction of Saturn, you know, like, you got to pay your bills, right? Like, you got to get your groceries, got to do your thing. Like, that they're telling me to tell you, like, to have courage. Okay. You need to create the action. You got to let go. Okay. The Death card, you got to let go of some sort of technology bond that you have, stocks and bond that you have. Like, sell a piece of it, like a little piece of it, and this will alchemize, or it will level out your situation. That's what I'm getting. Okay. I don't know shit about this stuff though. It's saying be very mindful, like as you're doing it, and like, it's telling me that you're very concerned right now when it comes to financials. I'm seeing the number 333. You have some stocks that are worth, you know you do. Are we taking money out? Should we take some money out? You know, and you're talking about the King of Wands, you know, it's action, it's doing, right? It's moving with intellect, ambition, and power, and like intuition. So, like, you know, really feeling, when you feel that pull to do it then. Don't wait, not tomorrow, don't sit on it. But again, there's some sort of technology that you can utilize that will help you, like, help you navigate, like, when you need to sell a piece off, or when you need to pull out, or whatever it is that you're doing, because I don't know. And you're asking, you said you need money immediately. Will there be any recovery soon? I feel like the recovery will happen when you release a few of these stocks and technology, because you have a couple of stocks that are worth some money, and you know that, you know, and you invested in them because you know that the world is going to this technology phase, right? Like, but I feel like it's going to require you to let go, and it's going to require you to trust, not all of it, just a little bit of it. Okay. Like, just enough to sort of like flatten things out to where you're not feeling the contraction of Daddy Saturn. Right. Because you're having a little bit of trouble, and I can imagine, because I'm kind of feeling like it's stressful to do this. Like, it's very stressful to do this. You know what I mean? Like, because you have to you're on the edge of your seat, because it is about timing, and it's about like timing, and of course selection of like what you're choosing. And you asked, like, can I take some money out quickly? And I'm seeing the Judgment card, the decision, right? That's a decision. So yes, the answer is yes, you can, if that's what you need to do. You know what I mean? Do what you need to do. But I'm serious, like you're feeling sort of like the contraction of Saturn, and like you got to pay your bills. Like you got to pay your bills. Like I get that. And you don't want to get in a situation to where, you know, you're feeling that kind of pressure and stress. This is very stressful, I feel like, but I'm telling you, like, it will pay off. I got the 10th house here, and that's Capricorn energy. But, you know, daddy Saturn gonna make you feel that. You know, it wants to know how bad you want it. And I think that you've endured and you've created your structure and stuff. There's just a couple of things that you can do to sort of help ease some of this pressure off from you, you know. And one of those things is this technology app. I do think you need to sell a couple of your things in technology, or you can pull out some of your money if you need to, right? The Judgment card's there. That's totally up to you. And there's multiple ways to get the solution to a math problem, right? So that's what I'm getting for you. But I feel for you. I don't know nothing about this, but I feel for you. And I'm going to tell you, like, trust your intuition. Okay. You really, 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 really have to trust your intuition. You gotta, if you get a gut feeling like, oh, I need to sell that off, or I need to purchase that, you need to listen to yourself within reason, right? Like there has to be a little bit of, structure there, a little bit, right? When your Saturn period will end. I don't know what it is, but I'm kind of getting like this energy with sort of Pluto being like a big deal for you. So I don't know if there's like a conjunction in Pluto and Saturn or something like that, but I feel like it's worse right now because like it's more like inwardly for you. But I'm feeling by like October or November. Now that doesn't mean that you're going to super duper struggle until then. Like don't take that like the wrong way. It's just like I think you'll feel that weight like lift up off from you. And I think it has to do with you getting above a certain parameter there that makes it easier for you. You know what I mean? I really, really want you to listen to your intuition, though. You know more than you think you do. And there's something here specifically with me to tell you, like, pay attention to the undercurrent of what's going on. Like, you got to have ears on the inside. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to have ears to like what is actually like affecting the collective. That's going to be a big deciding factor on what you need to get rid of and what you need to take on. Does that make sense? Like, I don't even know what that means, but like for you, like paying attention to what's going on, because there is some structures that are dissolving, right? So I don't know. Let me know. Keep me posted. You got this. You have everything that you need in order to navigate the situation. But maybe consider whatever this is that it's bringing up. You know what I mean? Like whatever this is, like where you can use sort of this app or technology or something to help you. You know, you're going to be fine. You know what you're doing. Trust your instinct. You got this. You know what I mean? Like you got this. And if you feel like you need to pull your money out a little bit to survive, you do you. You know what I mean? You're very honest in how you do things. I can see that. Libra acts very integritiously. Like there's a lot of integrity when Libra makes a move. They consider all aspects and all people involved. Like, so I want you to trust yourself because you have an integritous energy. It's very good. You know, you got this. I wish I could have been more help, but like, I don't know anything about that. I tried really hard. All right, Tandem, you're up. I'm not gonna do any more questions. I'm sorry, guys. I should have probably went faster, but I didn't. Other than you guys here. Also, check down in the description box below if you guys are into like the monthlies, because I have a crap ton of stuff down there. You have to just take your pick. Jesus, I didn't even type it all. My shit is malfunctioning. I'm just gonna not, whatever. Technology can straight piss me off quickly. Like, I don't know. Makes me mad. Maybe you're feeling that way, Tandem? I'm kidding. Okay. All right. Over it, Star. I'm over it. Just to intuitively, like, I feel like you're going to do amazing, but we'll definitely pull. Definitely pull for you. Yes, please. What else do we have? I know I'm over it. I can't help it. Like, did you see my face starting to get red? Did you see that? I was like, no, don't even today. All right. So what do I got for you? I do have a question for you. Like, I'm like picking up some sort of nocturnal energy. So I don't know if this is like an in-between shift, or it's like you do have to work on this like outside of like your regular work hours, right? I feel like, you know, there could be a requirement of that there, but I do feel like you're very grounded in this. I have the anchor for you. You have your whole heart in this. Like, I mean, come on. Like, if you have your whole heart in something, you're going to perform in a way that no one else can. Saturn's here with Pisces. You really have great ideas. You're able to pull those spiritual ideas and ground them into material plane. So, I mean, you are going to do fantastic. And that's just the way that it is. I do have a lot of people, like you're with a new group of people, or you're with a new collective here, and I feel like there's some nervousness here, but like maybe you're in a leadership position because we do have Saturn here. But I think that the collective or the people around you are like, damn, like this person has really good ideas. Like, what is this? Like, they also feel very protected, loved, and cared for within this work situation or within this role, you know. And I'm seeing like the first house, so it's like the way that you approach life is different. You know what I mean? Like you're very much like expressing differently, we'll say. But like, I think that you need to continue doing what you're doing, because it's like you're really expressing your heart. Like, people are seeing like this very stern, this very anchored, you know, heartfelt person that really genuinely cares about what they do. I think you're very compassionate, and they appreciate that. But you're a compassionate person within means of structure, right? People feel like they can come to you. People feel like they can move towards you. Does that make sense? Like you're very approachable, and I think you're open to sort of ideas, open to communication and discussion. And I really feel like, you know, that people really value what you're doing. So you're asking me like, am I going to perform? How will I perform? Amazing. Like, amazing. But we'll still pull that, like, amazing. I also have a deer here, so that might have something to do, like something, I don't know. Like, I feel like there could be something here, like, especially like if you're in a leadership position, because Saturn is the 10th house, and 10th house is usually CEO, boss, blah, 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 yada, yada here. But like, I feel like, I just laughed because I just thought of something. I heard yada, yada. Anyway, there is a deer here, and I feel like that talks about like this movement, this sort of group dynamic. Like, also, like, I'm feeling like some nocturnal energy. I feel like if you're in a leadership position, like night shift could be a little stressful, or there's something where somebody's working on stuff after hours, you know, where they might seek your input. I mean, I kind of feel that. Wow. What? Okay, so I see you walking away from an old role or moving or having this sort of transformation or tower energy here as you've moved into something new. You've let an old way of existing go and you're like stepping into this new way of being. You're very balanced. You very much are like a balanced person here with justice. Like people feel like validated around you. They feel like listened to. There's a moderator energy here too. So like you're really good at like keeping sort of arguing and fighting and things like that at bay. You know what I mean? Like you very much do well with that energy, like being the moderator or sort of keeping things fair. I feel like the fairness. And again, like they see your heart. They see you are very creative. There's a creative energy here for you and it's different because it's not just that you're creative. You will take something in the subconscious or the dreams and you will pull it with Saturn down and root it into the material plane, right? You will do so. That's what you do. That's your ability. And if you are a little bit freaked out, because I have to address this because I have Saturn next to a Pisces energy. You might be a little bit nervous. Can I do this? Yes, you can do this. Yes, you can do this. You're very aware of others and you're very aware of yourself. Okay. The fact that you are aware of other people really helps you because you know things that are going down or that needs to be addressed before even anyone has to speak up. That's a really good boss. Okay. A really good person or it's a good person who might be in a position of like a supervisor or something. I don't know. But Leo leads. You're a leader in this situation. And how are you leading? You're leading by heart. You're leading by heart. And there's no wrong. That's not wrong. That if you're going to lead by anything, by the heart is always the most accurate way to lead, right? It's going to be the most pure way. And I feel like your heart will tell you what decisions need to be made. You just need to be very tapped in and tuned into that, right? Mind your energy though, like take a rest when you need it. Like make sure that you pamper yourself or you do nice things for yourself. Like it's very important. Like I'm feeling like the need to reiterate that to you. Okay. Very important here. But how are you going to perform? Come on. Who does a better performance than Leo? It's not a performance either. It's not even about a performance. It's about who you genuinely are with the first house here. You're genuinely all heart. This isn't an acting role. This is who you are. And so it's such a natural fit. It's beautiful. I'm a bit scared because it's a different role. I'm telling you, you got this. If you are perfect for this job, your heart fits in so flawlessly in this, and I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to believe in what you can do because you make decisions from your heart. You make sure that when you make a decision that you consider all people involved and it's right, it's coming from a right place. I always say the heart is the key to see, right? Like it lets you know you will be pulled towards that, and that's that it's accurate. But you look at things, because I got the justice card here, you look at things as very fair, or like say you have a disagreement or there's two opposing sides, because I have 11 here and that tends to pull up like opposition for me. You keep yourself in a neutral state and you're kind of looking at it from the opposite, like you're looking from both sides, right? And you're looking for that meet in the middle or that bridge. It's interesting. I don't know if you're dealing with a little bit of legalities here too, because the justice card can definitely have like some legal documentation or sort of like something like that could be something. Maybe you're looking at documentation or papers or contracts or something like that. It is a lot of responsibility, I feel like, but I feel like you'll yield this power correctly. Why do I feel like you're going to yield this power correctly? Because you're such a good-hearted person. I don't see anything for you to fear. I think that we need more people like you in positions of power. Why? Because the world needs more love, man. Like it needs more people that are doing things genuinely out of a place of their heart. You know what I mean? I feel like you will be adored. I can't help it. Like, I just feel like there's this energy for you. Like, as you asked, like, is it going to be supportive or is it going to be all I think that I'm not saying that there's not going to be any politics going on there and things like that. Like I said, I picked up opposition in the energy, but people like you. They really like you because it's hard not to like you because you're genuinely a good person. You know what I mean? You're like, you literally are. So it's hard for people not to like you because you're genuinely good. There's going to be some people that's going to mistake that kindness for weakness, but you're not. You know what I mean? You're going to have a lot of people like you. You'll be well known in whatever it is that you're doing here. And you said, no, it is IT job. You can pull your heart into anything. I don't care if you're flipping burgers. If you're doing it with your whole heart, it makes a difference. I don't care. I'm telling you, like, people with this kind of vibration in the heart, they make such a difference in the world. Even if they feel like what they're doing isn't important, it is. It's so important. You are important. You are important. It's important. It is a contract job. They're going to keep you because here's the thing, like, you become well liked. 11th house here, you know, you become well known. Like, people just enjoy you. They enjoy your heart. They enjoy your fairness. They enjoy your perspective. They don't want to let you go. I'm telling you, they're not going to want to. I can already see that. They're big leadership position. You got this. You got this. The ideas that you have, it's amazing. Like you are able to really be, and I'm going to say it this way because I don't want to, you're always like 3 steps ahead of any problem. If something is dissolving, you're going to fix that. You're going to apply that structure that's necessary in a way that's so creative. Like, come on, you got this. You don't get tore up when things, you're very good with the flow of like something having structure and functioning well, or something dissolving, and how to create the bridge and the balance between the two. That's what I'm feeling. Like, you are really good at what you do. And again, when you have a heart like this, it doesn't matter what you're doing in the world, it's important. So you might be like, maybe somebody's out here watching this and they're like, well, I work in a fast food place. I don't care. This right here is going into that food. You are important. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if you're this, it doesn't matter where you're at or what you're doing. You're meant to be there and you're doing a really good job at it. We need you there. You know what I mean? Or we need you in that place. The world needs more heart. It's necessary. It really is needed. And when you're dealing with computer and stuff like that, and I'm not hypothesizing here, or like, it can be tiresome because you're trying to correct things and you can be surrounded by very logical people. And I think a little hard in the situation might spice it up. It might help people more than you realize. You know what I mean? Like, because it becomes this beautiful sort of dance between the heart and the mind, right? This very logical and loving energy, right? I like it. I think you're precisely what is needed there. That's what I feel like. Precisely what is needed is you. You got this. And I want to know all about it because I already have faith in you. I know you can do this, and it's going to be so, so good. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't know it was going to be like this. And again, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you, that there's not going to be some difficulties at work. You're going to deal with people that are jealous. Why are they jealous? Come on. Are you seeing this? Because you have such a beautiful heart. Everybody wants to be working with you. That's why you got selected for this, because someone felt that. They know that you are so perfect for this. So perfect for this. Don't be afraid. It's okay to be afraid, because you know what I found out? Like, when you're scared, sometimes you're going to do the very best, but I'm telling you, your heart's going to lead you right in the right place. I promise you. You've got this. And you will be loved by a lot of people. Like, the people that work under you are just the collective of what you do. They really like you. 11th house is, you you give people hope, and you're able to help, and you know what I mean? Like, you're there to help. Like who doesn't like a boss or a supervisor where you can contact them and they're there to help you, and like you're super calm about it. You don't make anybody feel stupid. You know, you're like, there's no such thing as like stupid. You're so calm and you're so caring, and they feel safe with you. It's beautiful. Well paid. You deserve it. You deserve it. That right there, like any payment that you get really for a heart like that isn't worth it. But you know what I mean? Like, I get it. You deserve. And with, with you being Leo energy, you're a natural leader. Like, it's just, it makes sense for you to lead, because we are coming into an energy where, you know, we need those leaders that are leading by heart. Like, we need it very, very bad in the world. And while being all logical is one way, but like we need both, like the heart and the mind, right? Like, we need the bridge between the two. But you're gonna do like fantastic. You're gonna like blow them out of the water. You got this. Just have faith in yourself. And when you're not sure what to do, which you're gonna know what to do, and you have really good ideas, like definitely lean into those ideas. So creative, so creative. But when you don't know what to do, just listen to your heart. Okay, it'll tell you what to do. I'll tell you how to proceed. You got this. You have got this. And I'm proud of you, by the way, for getting a supervisor position. Look at you. Good job. You deserve it. So proud of you. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to give me just one moment. I'm gonna get up. I gotta get up and move for a second. So I've got Jano, I've got Arena. Hi, Arena. And I've got Star. Star, if you want a question, if you post that up, I will do it. I just clicked your name on there. So if you want a question, just post it up. But I will read this one in just a moment, but I don't want to leave it on there. I'm going to read you next. Okay. So give me just 1 minute. I will return. Okay. Let's do this. The answer is yes. I don't even need to pull cards for this. This is an easy one. Yes, I've got Libra. Why? Because you followed the contract to to a T here. The ninth house, like you're moving. That's the only reason you're leaving. I feel like your tenant or where you was a tenant or whatever, like this person really liked you that you sort of like rented with. Like I feel like I got the sun card here. That's or not sun card, the sun on the astro dice. So that's a yes to me. And then I've got the fourth house. So it's very straightforward that you're going to get your security deposit back. That's such an easy, straightforward question. I will tell you this, you will be missed when you leave. Like I feel like your landlord will miss you. I don't know why that is. There's almost sort of like this sort of like relationship where this person looks at you as like a family member or like a kid or something within that family dynamic. I will tell you that. I mean, that was quick. They're hoping that you change your mind, but they know that you're wanting to go somewhere else or like, someone around that area doesn't want you to go. Like, I don't know, you just you're leaving on good terms and like really you're a diamond. Like they were thankful that you was there as long as you did. I'm getting like the Eiffel Tower too. So like I don't know. Maybe you lived up a little higher or like they're going to be sad because they can't be around you anymore, but I feel like you'll have like a long-term relationship here, like this person's like family or something. I don't know, like I just feel like you as a wonderful tenant, and they're very thankful that they got to be around you, you know what I mean? So that's pretty easy, but yes, the answer is yes. All right, let me see. Star, did you have a question you want me to read for you? I'm sorry if you're coming in. I'm taking no more questions, but you can catch me on the next Taccion Triage live. Don't forget to subscribe and it will notify you when I do them. I do try to go on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but sometimes shit happens. Thank you. Thank you for coming back in and telling me. Sometimes people leave me hanging. I mean, I know, but It's good to see you again. Okay, I don't. Let me find it, Star. Okay, I got your question. It's good to see you, though. I'm glad you came. We've been live for about 2 hours and 27 minutes at this point. All right, Star, you're up. And then Jano, I have another question here for you. And that'll be the last one for the evening. I enjoy seeing you guys. Always, always. I know I've kind of been on a sabbatical, vacation and whatnot. I actually have sun poisoning right now, so I was feeling like hurting the last couple of days as well. Plus I had something else I was kind of, we won't go there. So I'm seeing something here where you are evaluating some sort of like contract, seventh house here, but it could be like you're just close partnerships. I've got a snail. Things are moving really slow. I've got the Pegasus here. You're looking for freedom in a situation here. I don't know what it is here. Could be contract, could be a partnership, like something here you're wanting to sever, be free. Hi, honey. You want to be free from, and I think you're seeing something differently. Like maybe you're seeing a person differently. The sun is here, so it could be a sibling, it could be a child, it could be something from childhood. I've got a daisy. I don't know if that makes some sort of sense to you. I've got dolphins. I've got a cat playing with a ball, and I've got the scissors. Who you cutting? What are you cutting? Who you cutting? something's just been too difficult, or somebody's trying to alter some sort of structure, or you're seeing some sort of structure sort of dissolve, and you're okay with it. You're like, if it's got to go, let it go. You cutting you're not happy with somebody here. You're not happy with their decision. They won't allow something to complete. I've seen the name J, so I don't know if that means something to you, but it could be the letter J, but I'm seeing JAYJ. So there's something here where somebody wasn't letting something complete. You know what I mean? They're trying to like bring some sort of illusion to a situation. Got my Scorpio intrigued here. Not speaking the truth, not alchemizing the truth. And I think that you have a truth that is going to blow somebody's mind, don't you? Someone's been being harsh in their communication, or not having communication at all. Somebody said something that was not okay, and I feel like maybe you have said something to this person, like they're aware of it. You're like, look, if you say that shit again, I'm going to cut you off. Something stern along those lines, like very, very stern. Ooh, Gemini energy, Aquarius energy. So the two energies involved, Aquarius, Gemini. I feel like that's you and Gemini. Is it a sibling? Is it a brother, a sister here? Okay, let me dig into this. What do we got going on here? Unhealthy habits. Why is the Wheel of Fortune, and somebody's about to get some fucking karma. Sorry for saying that F word. But somebody's about to get some karma because they think they're going to get some sort of a new beginning here, but they're not. Someone's smarter than someone else here. Is this you outsmarting your brother? Like maybe your brother or a sibling. As far as I'm concerned, I feel male energy, but are you outsmarting someone here, or someone that your brother is dealing with? Or because it's in your immediate environment. It is definitely your immediate environment. It has to do with relationships, partnerships, contracts, children, or siblings. Someone's going to do something to you, and it's in the means of like a fallacy. They're going to speak some sort of not truth, a lie, and they're going to fail. They think that they're going to change something, but here's the thing: they're not. They want to say the lie in order to have this new leap of faith, right? They want this newness, this new leap of faith here, and this innocent new beginning. Okay, this change, but it's not going to be the change that they want it to be. It's going to be a failure. It's going to be unfortunate and a disappointment. And it's going to make things worse than they were before. Okay, so if there was a little bit of energy here where someone was tolerant of an energy, I don't see that happening here. Someone's very stern. They will cut if they need to. And I feel like somebody's underestimating your intelligence, and you will show them. You will show them if you must. That's what I feel. Very sharp intellect. This person thinks they're persuasive in their communication. You got them on their toes. I'll tell you that. You got them on their toes. They're going to try to reason with you. So something that they say you don't agree with, and you know, you know that it's not the truth, and you want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm gonna set it like that. Oh, sorry. I see, I see. So they think that they can try to smooth it over once you get annoyed. So what do I see? Somebody lies, you get annoyed, you cut them off, or you apply distance. You show them that you're smarter. I'm not saying you were doing that to begin with, okay? But if somebody's going to insult your intelligence, you certainly are going to show them where that you're going to orient them on that, okay? And then I see this person coming forward and saying, "Well, I'll do what I have to do to make it right." And you're like, "Listen, you've had your opportunity. You're going to have to really, really show me something here for me to sort of see this in a different light." I wasn't expecting that to come out. There's something with addiction in your energy, and to proceed with caution. You also have a guardian coming through for you, but I feel like your brother may be hiding an addiction, or there's some sort of addiction here in the energy, and you need to proceed with caution. Challenges, unhealthy habits could be. You know, I'll tell you what an unhealthy habit is. Um, Underestimating the intelligence of an Aquarius. That's your first unhealthy that's your first unhealthy sort of habit. Am I right? I mean, I'm seeing a lot of 11s, and I'm seeing 22s, like double digits, 22. This doesn't look good, Star. It just looks like you're going to cut somebody off. It looks like your brother or your sibling here. I don't see you tolerating something here. Something's going on where your sibling, your immediate environment's being sort of like infiltrated, messed with. Somebody thinks that they're going to say something and it's going to make some sort of change. It doesn't happen like that, and there's a little bit of altercation here, or like aggravation that is requiring like a distance. Like you'll distance yourself from sort of something, and then you're going to get sort of this message of concern, like that this person's going to try to change, and you're like, you're going to have to like really show me. So like that's kind of what I'm getting for you. Like there's going to be that kind of conversation going on, and I feel like you will suspend your action towards your brother. You won't sacrifice as much as you did before, because it's sort of a betrayal. Like you will find that you're pulling back and not applying as much energy as you once did. You Why? Because you don't intend on serving someone or helping someone who is, betraying you, lying to you, or messing with your peace. That's what I'm seeing. So it looks to me like brother's gonna get oriented really quickly, or sibling or something. About to get shown what's up. Interesting. He was about to throat punch him the other day. I can see that in the energy. I'm like, what did he do? It's a lie. He's lying to you, and you know better. And you don't appreciate the lies. You're like, you want him to change, or you want it to change. He's lying to you. He's deceiving you. Like you don't know what's going on under the undercurrent of things, right? Like don't realize. He needs to just be honest. Honesty is the best policy, for real. If you guys are tuning in, thank you for coming. I'm actually at the end of this live. I've been on for about 2 hours and 38 minutes. If you want a energy triage, then join the next one. You'll have to subscribe and set your notifications. I usually do them on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'll see you guys then. But I'm finishing up my readings, but I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm sorry. It is good to see you guys. Hey, Divine Soul, what's up? I'm sorry. I'm actually not doing any more questions, but I'll definitely grab you on the next one. I'm sorry if I didn't get to you guys. I'm glad to see you though. You want to know who it is? Weird join my song. Aquarius. It's an Aquarius. I don't feel like it's anything bad. I don't feel like it's anybody bad. I feel like it's actually somebody that you might know. Here. I feel like you got added or something by an Aquarius. Let me see. There's two different people. I feel like there's two different people. Like there's an Aquarius and then there's like a Leo energy that's oppositional. But the Leo has Scorpio. So, you know, Scorpio's like doing research here. Okay, hold on. I didn't think it was anything. You do have an Aquarius that's following you or has followed you, and it's not anything to worry about. Like this person's okay. I don't know who this Leo Scorpio is though. That's bizarre as shit. Jado. See what's in my hand. The Tower. What does this person want? What does this person want? I think this person likes you or likes somebody or something. Like I think this person likes you. Tower. They want to bring chaos. They want, oh God. I think it's somebody that likes you. Or likes somebody. Jano. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't like the lovers next to the devil card. Oh no. I don't like that. I don't like that they're touching. That's, you ever heard that song, Do Bad Things to You? Like that's like, I don't even know who sings that song. Like that is not good energy. This is a Scorpio energy, but it's not in the complete upright position. All right. So this is somebody who enjoys watching you, enjoys oh sweet baby Jesus. They enjoy watching you. You see my eyes, they enjoy watching you. They enjoy like watching you a lot. Like I can't even I can't. I don't know what this energy wants really, other than there's like the devil with the Two of Cups. They might have like this obsession towards you or like think that you look like somebody that they knew, or somebody's like not here for good things. I can tell you that they're not here for good things at all. They're here for Chano. They're like, okay, let me just, is this for him or her? Okay, is this for him? Shit. I just literally pulled my own hair. Is this for her? Is this for her? It's for her, Jano. It's not even you. Like, this is somebody watching her energy. Ew, I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. You know, I'm going to say this though. I don't feel like this is anything to worry about, like, because the truth is, like, if you're going to put yourself out there, people are going to look at you and there's nothing you can do about that. Like, but I do feel like this particular person probably isn't like the best energy to have like watching you. Okay, if you kind of know what I'm saying. Um, and I don't know if you have a choice on like if you can sort of like remove that energy or not or whatever. But like I feel like you do have people that's adding you on there that is decent people, because like there's an Aquarius that really is okay on there. I don't know like who the Aquarius is, but they're fine. You know what I mean? Like they're actually like there for the community of whatever it is that you're doing. Um they're looking to like connect with people that is also different, but this energy, there's a whole nother reason that they're there, and I feel like it's very sexual. I'll say you both kick off a very sexual energy together anyway, you know what I'm saying, Jano? Like, so this is a very sexual energy. It has something specifically to do with like a different culture or something like that. Like this person's very pulled to people that are of a different culture, right? I do not like the Lovers next to the Devil. I mean, not right now. And what I'm picking up, I don't like it. It feels like a very dark, a dark. The only thing that can, I don't even want to say that on the lie, but like, yeah, right on, man. Be careful. There's someone sneaky. I don't feel like you need to worry about it though. I really don't. I just think you need to block this person. And I don't normally say that. I don't. But this is some pretty sexual energy. Is pretty narcissistic energy. I don't really think they spy. It's not good. I don't really, but I mean, if it was just a typical Scorpio energy, I love Scorpio energy. We all have that. Like you've got it. Most people who watch me are drawn to me because they do either have like strong Leo, strong Aquarius, or strong Scorpio. It is what it is, or Gemini. But like I don't mind Scorpio energy, but I don't like this Scorpio energy. It's there's a taboo-ness to, and I don't usually use that word, but I don't even know how to explain this without like crossing a line. If you do you understand, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Any I don't, I'm getting A and D. There's something with the letter D and the letter A. And again, I'm not gonna deep dive into this person's energy because it's not something I want to do. But they've been through a lot, and there's some issues with like freeing their sexual energy, and they're trying to find ways to sort of deal with that. So I'm getting D and A for the initials. Do you know a DNA? That sounds like I said DNA, but it's like an A or a D. D and A. Yeah, it's not good energy. Okay. Like that's who I'm picking up on, and I'm not super fond of this energy. So um I'm not judging, because like I get that everybody's kind of like where they're at, but this is some dark energy. I'm actually a little uncomfortable, you know, like touching that energy. Not that I'm scared, it's just it's pretty dark. And I think that where there's like this genuine love between the two of you, and you do emit a very sexual energy, good sexual energy, you and this person, it's a drawn in like a darker type of sexual energy. And you're definitely being watched constantly. If you start noticing like your views are going up, you know what's happening. You know what's happening. That's and Scorpio energy is strong, but it's like I don't feel like you need to worry because it's untouchable to you. But damn, like I don't know if I could. It's hard for you to get on there and sing when you think people are doing other things, or they're doing other things, right? But I like the Aquarius. I don't know who this is, but I like the Aquarius. The Aquarius is just hanging out, man, just doing their thing. Who's the Aquarius? They just want to hang out. The Aquarius just wants to hang out. They just want to do the right thing. They just want to hang out with people that's got like they're just expressing their self. You know what I mean? Like they're not bad at all. I like them. It's an A. What did I say? I can't even remember. Sometimes like when I channel, I can't remember what I said. You'll have to go back and listen to it. Because I can't remember what I said. I think it was D-A-D or something. Oh no, guys. You're the Aquarius star. Shut up. Are you serious? Are you the Aquarius? Well, the Aquarius is okay that added you on this mule. And there you see it. There you have it. It's just star hanging out. That's all. Yeah, that's bizarre, isn't it? All right, LZ, I'll grab you. Only because I love you. Don't ever forget that. All right, what's he hiding? Half a need to know. Half a need to know. Okay, so here's what we have in this person's energy. I've got 5 showing up. So that is showing me romantic exchange or where there has been romantic exchange. All right. Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio. You're the Scorpio. I can tell you that. Even though I know you're a Libra, you're coming in as Scorpio energy. And they come in that sequence of events for a reason, because the Capricorn does like the Scorpio energy the most. But there is or was Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Leo, and Scorpio. So the Leo and the Scorpio are fire and water, tends to be what this person likes the most. But the Cancer energy is very far and distant in the reading over here. So I don't know. There's a Gemini and Pisces in between. Gemini, Pisces, and Leo in between you and the Cancer. So the Cancer's leading and way far away, or we'll call, which is really weird because sometimes we've called you caboose. Like you're literally right there next to the Capricorn energy. And then we have Cancer that's all the way at the end. You know what I mean? But there is a Pisces energy here, like right in the center. All right, what is this guy hiding? Let's just tell me what this guy's hiding. What is this guy hiding? Okay, so I am getting an energy here, and this could be something that has happened or something that could happen here. I think some of this is to pass. Like, I feel like this person, you asked, what is he hiding? That's kind of a loaded question. I should probably have been a little bit more, selective in what I said, but this person's hiding financial tension. There's problems here. They're hiding the fact that somebody's cut them off, that somebody has sort of tested them and they failed that test, right? Like they're friend zoned by somebody. They're hiding that, the extremeness of it, where somebody is just done. And again, I'm feeling Cancer energy because I have Scorpio down here. I feel like there's actually, the weirdest thing is I feel like this Cancer and this Scorpio actually get along, or they know each other or something here. And it's like that you're shining, right? You're the one that's shining. The Cancer is sort of not communicating anymore in the energy, and something has sort of hit this disillusionment. He's hiding a friend. He's saying that they're a friend and they're not just a friend. Can you give me clarity on this, please? Leo. He's hiding a Leo, saying that the Leo is a friend, but the Leo is not a friend. It's not a friend at all. This Leo wants to be exclusive, though. This Leo is not okay with just being one of many. All right. So there's some deception there that he's hiding to this Leo, or you may not know about this Leo. Maybe you do. I feel like you know a lot about this person. Like, I think you're aware of something here. You're aware of some situation where someone wants to be the main, or wants to be the main character, wants to be the one. This Leo also has air in their chart. The Leo is being patient. Okay. They know that if they have enough distance here, that they'll be able to. They're looking at it as a challenge. Does that make sense? Like there's very much a challenge here. Like this person wants to sort of bag this person. Okay. And it's being done in secrecy because it is next to the Scorpio energy, which is you. So it's under your nose. Like you don't see it coming. And I'm feeling like you can't see it from behind. There's a Leo. That's what you don't know. He's hiding a Leo. Tower. Ooh. Okay, so I am kind of getting something here where he's connected to a Leo, where he might be coming forward and saying, that they're friends, or he is hoping that there will be something more come out of this. But I feel like there's a Leo that you don't know about. And the reason you don't know about this Leo, like if it's in like plain sight, is because this Leo is not the type of energy that is going to play in a group. You know what I'm saying? Like this Leo wants to be the one. So he doesn't vacate or like go in these areas with the Leo. Matter of fact, I don't think this Leo is fully aware of what it is that he does. Or if that's not the case, this is a Leo that doesn't participate in, like the way he views relationships. I have Libra first, South Node. Fifth. It's very interesting because I'm getting like this. Oh, sorry, you can't see me. I'm getting like this energy of like this person like can't do something alone anymore. Like they have to be a part of something. And it's like, I'm getting some of that hit of like from me to we. So there's something shifting in this person's energy where what they've been doing, maybe like being in a relationship with their self, is going to shift into more of like a we relationship. So this person isn't telling you that they're kind of looking to sort of like step off or out of what it is that they've been doing and step into something serious. And I feel like your Scorpio can feel that. Like, that's why we're having a little bit of deterioration of the structure. Because the structure is deteriorating, it's not going to be in play. That's not what's going to be able to allow someone to navigate this situation. So it's between you and a Leo. You and a Leo is what it is. Like, I'm picking up you and a Leo. The Leo feels entitled, though, or feel like the Leo's not going to take it lightly if they're not chosen. Okay. I'm seeing a mirror of 21 and 12. 21 and 12. It's almost like you guys are very opposite. It's like you're deeper. You're very deep. You're very connected in. And like this person does feel that connection. It's like you have it held down internally. You know what I mean? Versus this person is very external. They're about what it looks like, what, the show. And I'm not just saying that because, this Leo is not a bad person. They're not at all a bad person. They're just very, they have to be number one. There's going to come a point where this person will cut someone here because the Leo is going to put pressure. And I feel like it's going to be the Leo that's going to get cut. The choice will be you because you allow more freedom. See, I told you. Like they want to choose the Leo, but the Leo is at a point where like the parameters of connection isn't what this person wants fully. And before they commit or like sort of go towards one we, I don't know if this makes sense what I'm saying, but before they go to one we, like becoming one as a we in a relationship from sort of this openness, they want to make sure that that person understands them. They want to make sure that that person sees their soul, sees their needs, their desires, and their wants, right, before they become sort of locked in with somebody. And there's a lot of like where you've been open and there's still some air of surprise here with Leo. And I'm gonna tell you, like the choice is between you and the Leo, and it ends up being you. So he's keeping that from you, though. I just heard double D's. Who's double D's? Does somebody refer to somebody as double D? He wants to mature with somebody. Okay. But again, we have this energy where this person is still trying to figure out how to express relationships and love. And like, I feel like the Leo is going to put a little bit too much pressure on him or put some sort of energy pressure on him where he chooses you. It's like he has love for the Leo, but he also has love for you. Do you understand it? And like you allow him to breathe or be like what you are into and how you express your energy, the what you need and desire is along the same vibration of what he does. You don't desire lies though, or anything like that. I don't mean it like that. I'm just talking about like sexually, intimately, like what you desire, it's along the same lines. But I'm seeing a double D again. I don't know who's the double D. Who's the double D? There's something here where there's a double D where he's learned some sort of like an understanding about himself when it comes to relationships and stuff like that, that he wants to be able to express himself openly, right? But I'm telling you, he will not continue to do this. He's looking at a solid partner. He's looking at a solid partner. It's coming in the energy. I can see it, right? He wants to fully exchange, but it's like he's trying. Have you ever like, this is so stupid to say, but like I don't know how else to say it, and this is how I'm getting it, so I'm just gonna go with it. Like bear with me. Have you ever went to like a place where they sell like a bunch of different like sweet things, and it's like you're in heaven, right? Because like there's all if you don't like sugar, obviously this isn't gonna be for you, but you can go in there and you can kind of pick, but they let you sample it. Like maybe you're getting fudge or something, and they let you sample different fudges or ice cream or something, and you're sampling these different ice cream. Like, I really like that one. You know what I mean? And like that's sort of the phase he's been in. Does that make sense? Like, and it's like he's picking his favorite ice cream. And I hate to say it like this, but I don't know how else to explain it. But it's so much deeper than that. Like this is just literally so superficial to explain it this way, but I don't know. It's coming through this way. You are what he's realized that he really really likes, and one of the big things that he likes about you is the fact that you have the same needs and wants, right? It's not fake, it's not anything like that. But if he was going to like give up the rest of the ice creams, right, or give up the rest of the fudge, like he wants to make sure that the one he chooses is one that he's never going to get tired of, one that he's always going to like. Does that make sense? And so like if he's going to eat if he's going to eat, you know, vanilla ice cream for the rest of his life, chocolate ice cream for the rest of his life. He wants to make sure that it's in a flavor that he likes, but he's not just a plain ice cream guy. Like he likes different stuff in there. Okay. And it's a unique combination of what he likes, and you also like the same thing. He wants someone where he can be naturally who he is, and it's okay. There's no wrong, um, where it's open between the two of you. And that's what I feel. So like I feel like there was a Leo energy here, or there is a Leo energy here. So, that he is keeping from you. And I feel like this Leo energy has been patient or whatever, but it's at the same time, excuse me, I feel like this person has seen with time that you are the only logical choice, right? Because you guys have a lot in common of needs and desires, and that's a big deal. You have to have the same needs, you have to have the same wants, right? Like, or it's not gonna work. Like, it's not gonna work. But also, I kind of want to reiterate here that you're seeing sort of like you guys had an agreement, and I feel like that is dissolving as is a lot of structures that has been in play for quite some time. They're dissolving. Why? Because there is a need for shifting and changing and pivoting. It's necessary right now. There's something new coming in that's unexpected for everyone. And when we double down on something, we white knuckle on something because we're afraid to take the chance to do the thing that we want, it can prevent this sort of good thing from coming in here, right? It's like almost like a self-sabotaging energy. And I feel like, him stepping out and being open about who he really was and what he really wanted was sort of a gamble. It was sort of like this, he wasn't sure how it was going to be perceived, right? And he also cared about like what other people that he was close to at one point thought. Would they think that he was a cheater? Would they think that he would, you know what I mean, like detached or whatever? And it's not about that. He's been looking for a rarity. He's been looking for something, and he's found what he's looking for. Okay. But I want you to know that this structure that has dissolved, and that is in the way of like whatever you guys have applied in a structure, right? It's dissolving because it needs to change. Like, you know, because here's the thing, Saturn is asking, is this really what you want? And I don't think at the core it is. I think he is looking for from me to we. And I don't even know if he's cognitively aware of that. Now, again, I'm always going to say follow like listen to what they tell you. If somebody is clearly showing you in the parameters of their action that they aren't ready, because there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that is going to keep a person from coming towards you 100% if they want to be with you. Like, I don't care what excuse there is. There's things that happen. I get that. Sickness comes up, people, have to do. But if they want to be with you, they will be present. And presence is what it's always about. Okay, presence is what is right now. It's important. If someone is present with you, if they are giving you their time, you know what I mean? People are going to screw up. Nobody's perfect. But if they're giving you their time, then that effort amounts to something, right? Yeah, that agreement I feel like has dissolved because it was sort of not followed on his behalf, not you. I'm not saying you at all. I believe him. I can see that in the energy, which I'm surprised, but I can see that, especially since this last incident. You know what I mean? And it might be the last hurrah before the shift. I just feel like there's things happening to him where he's really considering from me to we, like more than I've ever seen. I don't know if the node shifting affected him, like where the South Node is in Leo and the North Node is in Aquarius. I don't know, but something has shifted drastically in his energy. And that would explain like the sudden fucked up behavior, right? I mean, like, I feel like he's feeling that Uranus, he's feeling that node shift. It's interesting. This will be interesting to watch this dynamic play out. It will be. But I do feel like he's chosen you, LZ, and it's because like you're the Scorpio energy here. You're the depth of the soul. You're what it is that he desires, and he does desire you. He needs you. He wants you. He desires you, and you feel the same way. Like you guys wouldn't have messed with each other if you didn't. And it's like I think a part of your Scorpio knew that that it's shifting. Like you almost feel that you feel like through that Pluto like what's coming. I feel like that node shift caused a little bit of shaking up some shit. You know what I mean? Because it needs to pivot. So this is going to be interesting. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see. It's going to be interesting. And I'm going to tell you something, LZ. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, it's going to be like this. So perfect. Da, 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 da. No, there's going to be some trials and tribulations here, girl. Okay. I can see it. And at the end of the day, what I want you to remember is you have the power always to choose what it is that you want. Okay. If at any time you feel a red flag, listen to your intuition. If at any time you still feel after sitting with yourself and really evaluating it that this person is someone that you value and you really do want to be a part of your life and you want to work through these things together, then that's your choice. It's always up to you. People screw up. Nobody's perfect. I don't care what you guys say watching this. Nobody is perfect. People screw up. Good people screw up. It happens. But it's up to you on, figuring out who the fuck is worth being there, And again, it has to be within reason, because if someone is disrespecting you, if they're disrespecting, what you need, what you want, then they aren't there for the right reason. I'm not saying that this person is that. I think this person is trying to work through stuff. I really do. All right. But I do feel like this person is cutting someone off, or there is sort of the severing of a way of existing. Like their approach to life is changing. I see that very clearly. And it looks like it's like when it comes to relationships, right? Seventh house. But I don't think this is the last. It's gonna be a little rocky. Okay. So, but I think if we expect things or we understand things, like it's easier to sort of deal with it. And again, I'm being told patience for you, like just a couple more months, and good things are coming. You'll feel that sort of release or sort of that change and shift, and it'll start to be more and more in your awareness. You know what I mean? And I think it'll be that way because of the action of this particular person. Who's double D? Who am I picking up double D? Like, what is that? Is that you? Or is that you? Are you double D? I'm hearing that song by, I think it's Zayn, Pillow Talk. So that tells you kind of the dynamic. There's going to be some arguing and, some disagreement and stuff like that, She used to go by double D. Holy shit. Okay. Well, he's learned a lot of lessons from, the past. I can tell you that. I can see that. That's funny that she went by double D. Shit. And I think that, what that's saying to me is that maybe he settled a little too quickly. And, it happens. Like maybe we're afraid to really vocalize openly what it is that we want, right? Like, sometimes we are afraid to say what it is that we want. And that causes us to get into relationships that, we probably really aren't able to be our full self in, You can't make that shit up. You can't. All right. I think I got everybody. I did. Okay, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I love you guys. If I missed you today, I was having some technical difficulties. If I missed you today, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I do go live for these triages on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can check the description box below. There's all kinds of links. I just posted out like this video for like the transition between July and August. August is already out. The prescription, check it out. Just go on and figure it out. Figure out what you like. There's a lot. But I love you guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in. I miss you guys. I miss you guys so much. Love you. And I guess until I see you again, transcend.